Hi, I'm Heidi from Rondos Creations, where we make and supply creative things for you, your home and your friends. This is our how-to instruction video for your mini macrame plant hanger kit. Now I'm going to show you how to make your mini macrame plant hanger. Using this kit, which is available from Rondos Creations, or if you've got your own supplies, like always you can follow along as well. In your mini plant hanger kit, you've got your welcome to this kit card, your selected colour of cord available in 8 different colours, your S-shaped hook and your faux potted succulent. Again, this is available in 2 different colours. You'll also need some sharp scissors, a tape measure and a clothes peg is going to be useful. So to begin our mini macrame plant hanger, we're going to measure and cut our cords. So I've cut already 2 at 175 centimetres, 4 lengths at 110 centimetres, 2 lengths at 100 centimetres, and then 2 lengths at 35 centimetres. Just going to cut my final one here. First off, we're going to create this loop at the top by using a wrap knot. Find a convenient place to work, like a curtain rail or a coat hook, and hang on your S-shaped hook. Then take your 2 longer pieces, the 175 centimetre lengths of cord, and fold them in half, and with the loop in the middle, just hang that on your S-hook. Next, you take one of your 35 centimetre lengths, and we're going to create this wrap loop at the top. So about 3-4 centimetres down from the middle, you want to lay with the piece of cord sticking up, shorter length sticking up, and then fold it up to create a little loop at the bottom, there, like so. And then we're going to wrap the longer length all the way round those cords, again leaving about 4 centimetres at the top, pulling it tightly. And if you can see, we're covering this loop as we go. Cover the loop, keep wrapping it round, and we're going to go round about 4 times. 3, 4. And then we're going to poke the end you've been wrapping through the little loop at the bottom. Pull it through and put your thumb on top just to secure it. And then take the long end that was sticking out at the top and tug, and you'll see that loop is disappearing up inside. You keep tugging till it goes up in. Oops. Pull a bit. And then you can just snip that top end off with some sharp scissors, like so, and the bottom end. And then if you're careful, you can just poke your ends up just to neaten it off with your scissors. Again on the top, just poke those ends down in. And there we go, you've created your hanging loop. Okay, now we're going to make this part of the plant hanger, which is using a flat square knot. Now we're going to measure 20 centimetres down our first cord and just pop a peg on so we know where that was. And we're going to take the first of our 110 centimetre lengths, fold it in half and place it behind that cord. And we're going to perform our first square knot, that square knot. So we're going to take our left hand cord and lay it over the main cord that's hanging down. This is called the filler, going to be called the filler cord. Then we're going to take the right hand cord and place it round underneath the left one and round behind the filler cord and through the loop. And we can take the peg off now so we know where we are. and then pull it tight. Now to make the knot flat, we alternate between left and right. So now we're going to take the right hand cord, lay it in front of the filler cord, place the left cord over that one and round behind the filler cord, out through this loop here, pulling it out, and then pull it tight again. And we're going to do that another 3 times, that process. So we're going to go left over the filler cord, right underneath, behind and out of this loop here. And now the right one over the front of the filler cord, left one underneath the right one, round behind and again out through the loop, pulling it tight. And then again we're going to go the left one in front, right one behind and out and through. And there we go, we've got 4 flat square knots. And we're going to repeat the process on all 4 of these cords. So now we've done all 4 cords with our flat knots, like so. Next thing is to do this part on our hanger, which takes us down to this another flat square knot here. What we need to do is take 2 cords from one section and 2 from the adjoining section, and we're going to leave about 4 centimetre gap before we tie our next flat square knot. So the 2 in the middle are filler cords. We take our left cord over the middle and our right cord goes underneath it, behind and out through the loop like we did before. And we're going to leave about 4 centimetres. Just that. And then we're going to swap to keep it flat. We're going to take our right cord across the front. Our left cord goes underneath, round, behind and through this little loop here. Pull it out and then pull it all nice and tight, like so. And there we go, that's that part there on our plant hanger. And we need to repeat that, not on the next 2 around, but on the ones opposite. So if we turn our plant hanger around, we take the 2 cords that are opposite that one, and again repeat that process. Again leaving 4 centimetres or about 4 centimetres, like so, and there we go, there's your flat square knot there. And as you can see, that one is opposite this one now, and we've got 2 cords between it on each side. Okay, and the next part, we're going to take the first one of our 100 centimetre cut cords. We're going to fold it in half, and we're going to take 2 of the remaining cords that we haven't knotted yet, and leaving again about another 4 centimetre gap so it sits in the same place as the knots you've just done. We're going to pass that cord behind these 2 cords, and then we're going to do a flat square knot like we did up here. So we're going to take our left cord, pass it over the front of those 2 cords, our right hand cord, and loop it underneath the left one, round behind the back of the 2 filler cords and out of this loop here at the back. Just pull it through, and again we want to leave about 4 centimeters gap before we pull it tight. We'll go down a little bit lower, there we go, 4 centimeters, and then again to keep it flat we're going to go the opposite way. So we want to loop the right one across the front of the filler cords, take the left one, go underneath that one and round the back of the filler cords and through the loop on the side and pull it nice and tight. There we go, there's our flat square knot, and it should be roughly in the same place, or once been the same place as the other ones. And then we're just going to repeat that same process on the final 2 cords on the opposite side. So take your final piece of 100 centimeter cord and do your nether flat knot, flat square knot. And there we go. So you've got 1 flat square knot, 4 centimeters down, all the way around now. Now we're going to gather all our ends together, roughly 5 centimeters below those knots we've just done. And we're going to take our pot and place it in our hanger, which can be tricky with one hand, but there we go. We're just to check that it's sitting where we like it. I quite like the position that's sitting in. And then we're going to take it out again and get our last piece of cord, which is 35 centimeters long, and we're going to do a wrap knot like we did at the start, and it's this one here at the bottom, just to finish the hanger off. So what we want to do is place the cord with a short end sticking up and the long end hanging down, then create the loop at the bottom, hold that in your fingers, and then the long end wants to wrap all the way round behind those cords, covering the loop and the short end as we go. And that's, you want to pull it quite nice and tight as you go. Again, like I said, covering the loop and the short end, and this will fasten it all off. You can go round, hopefully you can go around 3 times, 4 times maybe, and then poke the short end through the loop like so, and just hold that with your fingers. And then the end that's sticking up, you want to give that a nice tug. Keep tugging, and the loop will disappear up inside the wrap. Give it a nice tug like so. Then you can take your scissors and just snip off the longer end. And then again, being careful, you can take your scissors and just poke the ends in to neaten them off. There you go, doing that carefully. And that has finished the bottom of the plant holder off. So the last job to do is our tassel at the bottom. You've got quite a lot of length here still, so you can either leave it long, you could cut them all off at the same length and just have raw ends, or you could have a variety of lengths like I have on this one. Now I'm going to do that on my new one as well. I've already done a couple here. I've got some short ones and some longer ones. So I've just tied a knot and then I've just snipped it off underneath that. And all I did to tie the knot was just loop it round in the normal knot fashion. Pull it and then just snip the ends off. And I'm just going to keep doing that at different lengths until I've done all the cords. Okay, so now we can put our pot into our plant hanger and just pop it in. And this is the point where you can do any tweaking that you need to. just to get it sitting nicely. If you can get your pot in there, and then if you need to adjust anything, you can just tweak it a little bit. There we go. And I hope you enjoyed creating your mini plant hanger. I really hope you enjoyed making your kit. There's other kits along with their how-to videos and lots of other macrame supplies available from Rondos Creations. We'd love to see your photos. You can share them with us at Pinterest, Facebook and Instagram. Just tag and follow us at Rondos Creations. Enjoy creating